nerves. Jumping son of a bitch. Okay. All right. Somebody playing on the phone. All right. Three watching. Hello. I'm busy trying to get this set up. Well, that ain't right. Okay. I'll get her set up here in a minute. There's Terry and Kelly and John. I see you all now. 6 watching already. Good deal. Since it won't set the monetization default. Okay, I got it. Hello, Bill. Bill 56. Let me get caught up here. Terry, hello. Kelly, hey, Kim. I just got on YouTube for a little with Stray. John. Cool. Okay. Now then, let me see if I can get this link set out. Okay. 2. Okay, Terry, there comes your email. All right. Now then. Hello, Ann. How are you? I thought I'd better get on here. Hello, Rosanna. I thought I'd better get on here. People think I died. Here comes Terry. There's Terry.
Hello, hello, hello.
Ann said just had pizza and full. Well,
Yeah, that's what many kids had for supper was pizza also.
Pam's about burnt me out on pizza, but I had a salad today at noon. I got blood work coming up tomorrow, so I'm done eating for the night. Hello, Aaron. I'm hoping my A1C is not sky high. We'll find out a couple of days.
Well, you've been eating like a rabbit lately, so it shouldn't be.
Well, shouldn't and didn't and wouldn't and couldn't. You know, that's all that.
Somewhere in the middle, right? Somewhere in the middle, right?
I hope. Hello, Tara.
Well, I got my stickers made up just now. I just gotta place the order for them.
Okay. Stickers for what?
My YouTube channel.
All right.
It'll cost me almost $200.
Oh my God. Looky here.
Hey, look what the cat drug in.
No kidding.
Hey, Terry, how's it going? Hello, Rosanna, Ann, Country Lover, Tara, Bill. Anybody else that I missed out there?
The whole gang's here. I thought I'd better
I'm
hurry.
doing great, Chris. How are you doing tonight?
I'm living the American dream, and that's a freaking nightmare.
Oh my God. I'll tell
Yeah,
you what. You can do anything you want to now, Grizz.
I sure can.
The president will pardon you. He'll turn you loose. Ain't that something?
Who did he pardon?
I can't say his name. Gorovich or something like that.
What are those messed up names that cannot be pronounced?
Hey, RV Lucky.
He,
Yeah, well, how many people did Obama pardon?
I don't know,
I think he only
All the
pardoned like 2 people. That was it.
but what's that got to do with Trump? He pardoned.
they all do it. You know, I mean, I don't know what he pardoned, the person that he pardoned, what it was about or anything about it. So, I mean, I can't really comment on it.
I don't know. I just seen it on the news.
What I did see on the news, they asked him if he was going to pardon Roger Stone, and he said he hadn't even thought about it.
Yeah, it's going to cost me about $200 to have my stickers ordered.
And what are you going to do with them?
Just sticker trades and stuff like that throughout the YouTube community. You do realize I have this right here. It's going right across your
Well,
bare
lately
ass.
I heard 7 on the news just now, but I don't know.
Grizz, I'm gonna mail you a mouthy 6-year-old child. You can make him
Oh
work
no,
for
I
us
don't need no
free.
kids here. I'm too old for kids now.
Hey, you can make him work.
I find it takes more work to get them to work.
No, he's got in his head that he doesn't have to listen to me and cuss at me and everything else.
Hey, Brian.
Dad had a different outlook on that, Terry.
Yeah, so do I. It's right here in my hand.
Hello, Brian.
I'm gonna go grab me a cup of coffee. I might have to get off here real quick. I am expecting a phone call.
That's fine.
So
That's fine.
then I can get back up
appreciate
after
you
the phone
coming
call's
in.
over.
Is that a poncho you have on?
Up here.
Where is Waterbug?
I sent him a link.
You see what I have in my hand, don't you? Because usually ain't very long of him jumping on as soon as Grizz gets on.
Okay, Bill says my grandpa had 21 and put them all to work. Oh my heavens. Roseanne, it's been a long time. So Brian, how are you doing today? I was having trouble with my insurance app or whatever. I couldn't get my claims to open up. So I called them and well, you got to clear your cookies. All right, if that's what it takes. Well, I've been all day getting everything back in shape, So when I went to open up my StreamYard, I had to get a code by email. I got that lined out.
Grizz, is that a poncho you're wearing?
Yeah,
I haven't
made out of
seen one of
alpaca
those.
wool.
I haven't seen one of those since '95.
95. You was just a gleam in your mama's eye back then.
I didn't have a mom back then. My mother adopted me out when I was 8.5 years old.
Well, whether she claims you or not, you still got a mom somewhere.
I gotta tell everybody I was born under a rock.
Yeah. Whether she claims you or not, you got a mom somewhere.
I was wondering who's Kabil for 56 or RV. It was just a typo. I just dawned on me. I thought I was looking for somebody in here by the name of Cavill 56.
Oh, okay, wait a minute. I may have your email stored. Oh,
Man, I'm trying to make a movie out of all my old videos and put them all together and create a movie out of it. But man,
Look,
this is turning out to be challenging.
I'm not afraid to use it either.
well, I guess you got your email, correct? Or you wouldn't be
Yeah,
here.
yeah. I got mine.
Well,
Yeah, I got 2 of them from you.
you got 2 from me?
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
I don't know. Did you double click by accident?
Not that I know of. But I got a email failure to send or something. I'm trying to
You
get,
didn't try to do a bunch of at once, did you?
just clicked on one time.
Yeah, I was busy last night, jumping from one stream to another. And by the time I got off the freaking YouTube, it was like almost 12 o'clock last night.
I wasn't on last night, so. Okay, now then, let's see.
Yeah, I jumped from like 3 different streams last night before I was able to go to bed. Showing my works from 3 different streams.
Okay, there's that. Okay, I'm getting closer, Kelly. All right.
Right on, Brian. Right on.
Okay, Kelly. Check your email. Let's see if that went through. So I guess you figured out Miss Pam made it home.
Yeah, I kind of figured that. You said she was coming home Saturday or Sunday, and I figured I hadn't seen her around for a while because of that.
Yep.
You
Uh,
kept him entertained.
they stayed the night, Saturday night, I think. Came home Sunday. I think it was Sunday.
You realize what I have in my hand, don't you?
Okay,
Yeah,
here
because you went
comes
live Saturday, so I think it was Sunday.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, Terry.
Hi.
Hello, Kelly.
Or
Hi.
Kelly.
Hola,
Changed her name to Country Living
lover.
Lover.
Lover. Yeah, I just changed my number. I was 19. I'm 21. So like, yeah.
Where's John at?
I don't know, but he's pissing me off right now. We're fighting. So like, I'm not speaking to him right now.
Okay, come on, John.
So
John. He said knock knock at the beginning of the live stream. So get up here, John. John. We got to get this settled between the two of you.
There's
It's your
three
boss,
referees here.
We're going.
we've been together for like 2 years, and like, I don't know, we're just fighting. Like, this is a big fight, so like, I don't know.
No, you don't get me in that corner of that couch and sit down.
Oh, that sounds good, Brian. 4-wheel, I think. ATV, what a blast. No kidding.
Oh yeah, I bet he had a blast with. Any mishaps this time, Brian, in the desert, or it all go really good this time, unlike last time?
Oh, trust me, I know what the fighting's all about. I go through it every day with my ex-wife.
Excuse me if I'm a little rusty. It's been a long time since I've been on like a panel, so like, sorry. Like,
Well, you're fine. Here, I'll put you on the big screen.
no, I
Hey,
look
you know
really
what?
blonde.
Is that what you wanted? We want to see you.
No, I look pretty bad.
Yeah,
I
you look
look
fine.
pretty.
You
I
look
look
fine.
Tell her, Grizz.
Yeah.
Okay, don't listen to him, Callie. Don't listen to him at all. You look great.
Yeah, I bet you.
Thank you.
Oh,
I
I
hate
bet.
wearing my glasses. Like, I hate wearing my glasses because I don't know, they look really ugly on me, but I have to wear them. I don't know. I just don't like them.
Well, look at me. I take them off. I can't see nothing. I can see, but
And look,
I'm
Yeah.
you got Santa
blurry.
Claus next to you. And you got
Yeah,
Santa
I
Claus
like
next
him
to you.
better. I like to see, Kelly.
Yeah, I do too.
Your glasses are fine.
Thank you.
But Brian J, yeah, you use muscles riding that you don't normally use, twisting and turning and cranking. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's basically what I just typed it back to him. I told him I know that feeling.
Oh yeah.
Full only. I gotta wear glasses too.
You
I
know,
don't wear them.
You look good, Terry. You look good.
I used to, I did used to race desert racing, 100-mile races and stuff. And after every, didn't matter what kind of shape and how often I rode after a race, for the first 2 days, I would be fine. The third day afterwards, I would start hurting like hell for it'd take me another 3 or 4 days to get over until the next weekend. And I'd just be getting on over the pain and the aches and the hurts, and then off to another race.
Yeah, my glasses are only for to see distance.
Same here. And then up close, like, I have to wear them for up close too because like I'm blind as a bat. Yeah.
So you're
If it-
farsighted then, right?
She's far and
Yeah.
nearsighted.
Does anybody guys have snow down there? Like, I'm in Wisconsin and we have like a lot of snow. Has anybody had snow down there?
No snow here in the old north of Vincennes, Indiana.
Nope.
No snow.
Hey, Santa Claus, did you get any snow
Look
there?
at all the snow that we have out here.
Looks like a junk pile.
That,
You need to
Isn't
get
that
your elves.
beautiful snow?
that's
You
the
need to get your
treasure.
elves out there and start cleaning.
Oh my god, that looks so pretty.
Look at that blue sky.
Oh my
Terry,
god,
that's
that looks so
treasures right
pretty.
there.
Ah,
Hey, Grizz, you need to get your elves out there and start cleaning.
what's that?
You need to get your elves out there and start cleaning.
Ah, no, that's my junk. I love that stuff. I have a purpose for all this junk.
I don't know
I
what
just don't know that I'll use it all in my lifetime, but I still like it.
Hey, that's what I say. One man's junk is another man's treasure.
Yeah.
Oh my
Why?
God, Harry.
What?
Well, I got a lot of treasures for somebody.
Nothing. I keep it. Yep.
Man, Grizz, I'm gonna mail you. I'm gonna mail you a couple rolls of duct tape next time that rooster goes nuts.
That's his music.
That's real country music there.
Yeah,
Oh my
you
God,
know, when
you
I
can-
was there, I never even noticed that rooster. I don't know if
I
he
hear
did
it.
or not.
I don't know what it is, but every time he comes on, that thing must know that I'm on here or something because only time that I hear it is when I'm on this panel with you and him. But if it's just you two, it does not say a word.
A lot of my videos, you can hear them. On the Sawmills videos, you don't hear them too much because the Sawmills may taking all the noise, but
Yeah, but you know, I never paid no attention to him. I'm sure he did it, but
Keep it up and see what happens. Because you be the next rooster screaming.
I wish it was
Hey,
warmer
kid,
weather that I live because like it's so cold here.
hey, just wait. Spring is just knocking on the front door.
yeah, it's time for
Yeah.
me to start getting some seeds in sprouting for the garden.
What are you
Oh,
planting
I
this
love
year?
gardening.
Oh, I've tomatoes, summer squash, string beans, habaneros, several things.
Well, whenever I move and get me a place settled in, you might have to, if you would, I'll send you some money. You can mail me some of your jalapenos.
7:39.
Oh, peanut peppers.
Yeah,
I can't do hot stuff.
I don't
can't do
grow jalapenos.
Okay, I think I figured out. I had Fat Boy's other email in there, and it must be wrong because it kicked it back.
Did you put a number or something in there backwards or upside down or something?
No, no, I just seen that.
No, he was down on
on
the
the
floor,
list.
not to the couch because you want to fight with him. Not you, him.
Oh wait, give him a chance. He called at 5 o'clock last night, so.
Throw him on the floor. Let's see what happens. Go get the pink one. Then sit down. Okay, Mom. Grizz, 10 more days. I cannot wait.
What happens in 10 days? You turn into a pumpkin?
No, I'll be moving.
Okay.
No, you ain't going nowhere till you start changing your attitude.
Now, where are you going this time? You said
Hell if I don't change my ways.
you said Mount Carmel.
Yep.
Still. Okay. Now,
I'm planning on going back to Mount Carmel to start a new life and everything like that, and enjoy every minute of it.
okay. Now,
Are you going
gonna
alone?
Stop.
Do what?
Are you going alone?
Yep.
What about your kids?
Mm.
They're staying with their mother.
How many kids do you have?
You want to be technical, or are you talking about how many kids I have right now with my ex-wife?
How many kids do you have total? 4?
16,
Thank God I
12.
haven't.
I got a 16-year-old. I got a 12-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 6-year-old.
How old are you?
37.
Okay. I think I fixed it.
37 and knocking on death's front door.
I'm 21, so like I'm the youngest here on this panel. So
Oh yeah, and I'm the oldest.
Yeah, he's a lot older than me.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Yeah. I'm 73.
I'm betting Grizz is the oldest.
I'm
you're
73.
73?
He's oldest by
Yeah, I'm
far.
73.
How old are you, Grizz?
He's got me beat by about by about 700 days roughly. And that's a lot of days.
No, Kelly, I lied to you. I'm 63.
If
And
my math is correct, you're only 10 years older than my mother.
I think Gris is 62, right?
61.
61. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
why I
was
said
born
you're
in
about 700 days older
1998.
than me.
You was born when?
And that's a lot of days.
Yeah, that is a lot of
1998, December 8th, 1998.
That's your birthday?
Mhm.
Yep.
December 8th. My birthday is December 4th.
October
Now,
26th.
A lot younger than us.
Now, Bill is, if RV Lucky is still here, he's not, that Bill isn't told us in chat, but Bill said he don't want to talk about age.
I can talk about my age. I'm 21, so like I'm still young.
I've got
Hey,
to
I'm 37 and I'm surprised I'm still alive.
Hey,
I got to give a shout out to Bill 56. He is a great guy. I've been on his panel and we had a great time.
And he's rebuilding my car for me.
Oh,
The
really?
beautiful convertible top, 56 Bel Air. I mean, it's sweet. And he's fixing it all up for me.
sure.
Yeah, you're 20. You're older.
Yeah, like 4 times your 20.
You look younger than
All I
you.
can say is that with me being 37, I'm surprised I'm still alive. That's all I gotta say.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh.
No, I already had 3 heart attacks before this year, before 2020 ever started.
I'm so sorry.
Well, I'll tell you what, that race car driver, I don't know his name, you guys do. He was
Ryan
Kelly?
Newman.
Yeah, Ryan.
lucky.
You know, I don't know
Yeah,
why
I
they're
heard
so
them say that,
negative over that. You would have thought by now
somebody
that
told me to have no turn 3.
where his injuries were.
Somebody told me the wreck happened on turn 3.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I think it was on turn 3. He still completed. He finished in 6th place, upside down.
What?
Oh my. Well, it looked like he skidded just a little bit,
You do know they call that the curse of Dell, right?
and then the guy behind him hit him in I'm thinking the right rear, and that's all she wrote.
Ryan,
Zach
that was
Davis
Ryan
Spot
Blaney.
had the Dell in the right rear. Exact same spot as Dell Earnhardt in the right rear end. That's what flipped him.
Oh my gosh.
Well, flipped him. You know, he still hit him on the bumper, and it was some hard racing between the three of them. There was nobody at fault on it. I mean, it was just hard racing. It was good, clean racing all the way. And Ryan Blaney was going to try to push him ahead of Denny Hamlin for the win, but that push went bad.
You know what's bad? If you go through the years and watch all the races of Dale Earnhardt, one
No.
track he's never won at.
Don't
You
do
know what
that.
track that was?
What's that?
There's
You know-
one track that Dale Earnhardt's never won at.
Oh,
Well, I know it ain't Daytona. He won there.
Nope,
Once
he's
or
never won
twice.
Daytona.
Huh?
He's never won Daytona.
Yeah, he won Daytona.
you don't chase those birds. 'Cause they would
The
never
day
do
that he had that wreck, it was funny. I was watching interviews about it. He looked at the sponsor, he looked at his sponsor, and looked at his son, and told his son that this was going to be his last race. So you tell me how in the world that Dale Earnhardt knew that that was going to be his last race?
Never Fred.
Because he said that
I
was going
don't
to
know
be the
nothing
end.
about.
Because Dale Earnhardt
I'm just
told his
sitting
son.
here.
Dale Earnhardt told
I'm
his
just sitting
son.
here.
Dale Earnhardt told his
Yeah,
son
Dale
that was
Earnhardt won.
the end of his career.
Dale
So
Earnhardt
explain
won
to me.
the Daytona 500 in 1998.
So explain to me, how did Dale Earnhardt know that Daytona that year was going to be the end of his career?
I don't know anything about that comment or anything on it. I couldn't speak of it.
Well,
Because he told his
cars.
son and his sponsor that was going to be the end of his career.
He was getting up there. He was getting up there for an age. For
Oh,
a race
yeah.
car driver.
And I was surprised through all the years with all the rules that's changed, they still let him do what he wanted. They say that he would still been alive if he would worn that neck brace.
Really?
Yep.
I don't
The
know
only
what you
thing-
guys are talking about, but it's funny because I'm just sitting back. I have no
Are they
clue what
talking
you
about-
guys are.
The NASCAR,
Yep.
the racing.
Oh, okay.
I don't know much about it either, Kelly.
Well, Grizz knows what I'm talking about, the Intimidator.
Yeah, he was definitely an aggressive driver. I liked his driving style.
Oh, yeah.
You gonna say?
What was his quote? If you're in my way, I'm pushing you out of my way.
Well, I
He
get
didn't care.
hi, Grizz.
Yeah, come here.
What's that?
I asked Pam if she was going to say hi to Grizz, and she said no.
Oh, hi, Miss Pam. I'll say hi to her anyway.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi, Pam.
I would have to say hi to her.
One thing about Dale Earnhardt that I like the most, even though he had an attitude in racing, but he would give the shirt off his back to anybody that needed it.
You can say Pam's behind the screen.
Dickendoodle.
Hi, Pam.
Well, that race
Hi.
yesterday, Ryan Newman was doing some aggressive blocking. And, which, it's the end of the race. It's for the win. Of course, you're going to do some aggressive blocking.
Come on.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
they were all three being very aggressive, and that's what you do. Boy, it was an exciting finish. But I wish they'd tell us what happened to him. I mean, by now you would think they'd say, well, he just has a brain concussion, or he broke his neck, he broke his back, whatever happened. You would have thought by now that I've heard what the injuries were.
No,
What I heard, what I read today, a friend of mine emailed me, said that he ended up with 4 broken ribs and a cracked vertebrae in his neck.
he
Are you
said he was
serious?
sitting up talking to his family.
But he will be back he will be in the next race coming up.
Are you serious?
No, he won't. He won't be.
Your family.
He won't be in.
He said that he will be in the next race and nothing will stop him.
Nah, he won't be at the next race. He might not even be out of the hospital by then.
He's already out. He was released this morning.
No, he wasn't released this morning.
Because the email a buddy of mine sent me, he sent me a thing stating that he walked out of the hospital this morning.
No.
I think so. But that ends in.
I don't think so either.
No, that's somebody.
Now, if he was out of the hospital, they would have released it. The family's been releasing little updates here and there. Yeah, nothing has come out on that yet.
All I've heard was he was sitting up talking to his family. I don't know.
And his
So I'm
doctor.
still, I'm watching the NASCAR online and stuff, seeing if they post anything.
I don't think he would be
NASCAR.com.
released.
He won't.
I've been following all the sites looking for anything new. I haven't checked the last 2 hours, but as of 2 hours ago, he was still in the hospital.
That's what I figured.
don't think
because... Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Because you can't believe half the stuff they say online anyway. So,
Well, first of all, if he's got a broken neck, it's not whether he's willing to race or not. He has to get approved from NASCAR to be able to race now. Being that he's had an injury, it's not up to him whether he gets to be at the next race or not. NASCAR will say, no, you ain't racing,
I got that.
even if he wanted to.
yeah, he has to get approved from the doctor and NASCAR both now to state that he is at 100%. It ain't like back when Dale Earnhardt drove. If you're at 60, 70%, they'll let you come back. But now you got to be at 100%.
Really?
Yeah, because nowadays the drivers are getting more aggressive.
Bill, it wasn't when his dad died that he lost his courage. Actually, he did very good for like 2 or 3 years after. About 2 or 3 years later, he had a nasty car crash, and his car caught on fire, and he was hurt pretty bad. Dale Jr. was, and after that, he never had the wins after that. That really slowed him up a lot.
Well, it ain't just that too. There's a situation behind Dale Jr. on that too. The family was starting to take the stuff away from him because something happened in the family, and the stuff that Senior left for Junior, his mom literally went under him and stripped him of it because something was said to the lawyer. So his mom literally screwed Junior over.
There's Skeeter.
Hey, Skeeter.
Hey, Skeeter.
Hey, Skeeter. Come on.
Hey, there's cornbread.
Hey, here's cornbread. How's it going, cornbread? Yeah, Bill. Actually, I think his dad dying really gave him a big boost in popularity. You know, all the people that were rooting for Dale Senior, they automatically became Dale Junior fans, and then
Oh,
people
yeah.
had they started rooting him on because they felt sorry for him in a way. And I mean, I'm not saying that to belittle him or put him on down, but he became very popular because of his dad's history.
Yeah. Like I
And,
said, if it wasn't
and
for his dad,
it didn't hurt him at all when he had his run-ins with Kyle Busch. And people hated Kyle Busch right from the get-go. So that
I'm
made
sorry,
him
so
popular
if it
too.
wasn't for his dad to make Junior come to NASCAR, he would still be stuck in Busch racing. His dad is the one that brought him into NASCAR. But the way I look at it, if it wasn't for Senior doing that to Junior, Junior wouldn't be at the top of the list.
After he came to NASCAR, he had a pretty good go for the first 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, the beef between him and Gordon, the big rivals.
Hey, Matt. And then they became teammates.
Yep. The Rainbow Warriors.
Brian, I disagree. I think Dale Jr. was a really good driver the first few years of his career. I think when he had that wreck where his car burst on fire, it was that was in that Corvette, I believe, if I remember right. That
Was a
that
wake-up
hindered him a
call.
lot. He wasn't the driver after that, but he won a lot of races before then.
Oh, yeah. Which was also a lot of help, too, from Gordon, though, too. Being a support behind him.
Another person I really think that Kyle Busch has the same talent as Dale Earnhardt Sr. I mean, he's the same type of driver. I love his driving style, but as a person, I hate him.
Yeah, Robert, I like breakfast sometimes for supper.
Me too.
I call it supper.
I call it breakfast or breakfast dinner. I don't know.
I call it brunch.
I don't care what it is. Just don't call me late for dinner.
There you go.
There you
Yeah.
go. It's like I tell everybody, you might call me late for dinner, but you ain't gonna call me late for my own funeral.
Terry, did you eat all them donuts?
I love
Yep.
donuts.
That's my
Yes, I
favorite
did.
driver there, Brian.
I
And
bet
my kids
kids
help
eat
me
a
them
bunch
too.
of 'em. Okay, say it again, Terry.
I said, I ate some of them. My kids helped me finish off the last 4 boxes.
Oh my God.
What did
Bet
you
they're
eat,
wound
Josh?
up.
Actually, they didn't get wound up over them. That's what kind of surprised me.
Well, Bill, I've never been in a race car. I don't think I'd like it.
I've never been in one either. I've been on race motorcycles, but never cars.
I've been on the
I've been inside
interstate.
Kyle Petty's car.
I've been on the interstate. That's scary.
I got to sit inside of Dell Senior's car and Richard Petty's car. And both of them was right here in Vincennes.
All right, Peter Lawyer or Lawler.
And I gotta see Richard Petty and Dale Earnhardt Sr. both here in Vincennes at Harold's.
Okay. Bobby McNutt, I don't know if that's him or not.
Well, he's got a wrench.
Okay.
I'm guessing he's drinking tonight, but oh well.
Well, I went to that link. I had to sign in. I didn't. So Peter, how have you been?
Yeah, I just got to say something to Bobby and Brian. Let's keep that drama off this one.
Yeah.
What are they fighting?
Yeah, there's some
I'm not timing you out. I'm just going to remove your comment. You're both welcome.
We're all family here.
All I did was remove your comment.
Let's just all get along, and this is a family environment, so let's just get along.
Well, they know how to do.
So everybody, come on, let's sing together. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Come on, y'all.
Champ, unity.
Nice singing.
I
Oh,
know
yeah,
you did it,
later.
Brian.
That's like three kids in the back seat. He's touching me. He's touching me.
Yeah.
Dad had shut the car down and he said, I'm gonna whip all of you.
Didn't care which one it was. You're all three getting it.
You're all three gonna get her.
That's right, Matt. Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya.
Grizz, you better like, yeah, I can't hit the mute button on you.
Yeah, I would have told Mama on you. You got that right, cornbread. My daddy's bigger than your daddy.
That's right.
My dad's like 6'4".
Well, like they say, the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
I've had a few people tell me that. They found out it doesn't work that way always.
No.
I'll be right back. I gotta go get me a drink.
Okay, Grizz. We'll hold the fort down.
That's why I say dynamite comes in small packages. Because the bigger they are, the harder they will fall.
Yeah.
That's why I tell everybody I'm a lover. I'm not a fighter.
Same.
Yeah, I don't want no part of fighting.
I just stay out of the fighting, and I'm just, yeah. Drama
That's why-
free.
That's why I tell everybody I turn the other cheek.
Bobby McNutt, how are you? John John says, knock, knock, FBI, open up.
You come knocking all you want, but you ain't coming to my door.
Jeremy, how are you?
I have nothing to say to Jonathan at all. I don't.
Well, let's just say I sub to you tonight because I'm trying to sub to everybody as I possibly can that I see new.
No thanks.
Jeremy, how are you doing? You've got 184 supporters, and I'm one of them.
I think I subbed to you too.
I'm almost at 200.
Give it time.
And I've only been on there for a month.
There's Fat Boy.
Hi,
Hey,
Fat Boy, what's
boy.
up?
He, did he change his name?
Wait a second. I don't know if that's real Fat Boy because he said he wasn't going to use that name anymore. And he ain't got a wrench. He would have a wrench with his other if he just switched his other wrench around.
Yeah, I don't think that's right. That's not Fat Boy.
He already has 11 subscribers, whoever it is. No content though.
Right.
Sounds like a troll to me.
That's not
Yeah.
Trey.
No, because Stray's on last time, because I was on Stray's panel for a while.
Well, Fat Boy, if that's you, come up on the panel. Tell us it's you. Then we'll believe it. You know how things go around here.
Yeah, I sent Stray a link.
Yeah, Stray don't sound too well.
Robert says it's him, but I'll take him out if you want.
Hey, here comes John John.
Hey, John.
I don't have anything.
Yeah, Stray sounds like his voice is about ready to go on him. No, I'm on panel. Be quiet.
Bear review.
Yeah, Stray sounds like his voice is about ready to go out on him.
Well, if that is Fat Boy for real and he's using his name, I'm glad because I like that name with him, Fat Boy 440.
Okay, Bill 56. Take care.
Take care, Bill.
Take
Take care,
care.
Bill.
Oh my God, Grizz, you gonna make it?
Oh yeah.
Smoke another one, Grizz.
Oh yeah.
We will here in a minute.
Smoke one for me.
Robert, we got enough room for one more if he'd like to come up.
She wants to see you. Maybe stay with Grandpa. Stay with Grandpa. Good girl. Good job. Good job.
You're not going to continue to use it, okay?
Be with Grandpa. Okay, where's your ball?
She wants to play.
That looks like a little ferocious. You had a little. That looks like a little ferocious pup you had there, Grizz.
Oh, I'll tell you what, she's a wicked one, man. She's killed 2 Saint Bernards.
Where's your ball? Right here. Oh,
Got the coronavirus.
Hey, I'll be right back.
you want me to have it?
Okay, sure.
You have anything to say, Jonathan, or no?
Hey! Hey, where's mine?
Knock, knock, FBI.
No. Okay, Jonathan.
Hey, it's your girl Kelly.
Jonathan, I don't want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk to you.
She knows it's funny. She knows it's funny. She knows it's funny.
No.
Hey,
Don't. Don't.
Kim,
Yes.
you need to drop me on out and John, and then bring us back on up and put me in between these two so I can keep them separated on their lover's quarrel.
Oh, they're fine.
I don't even want to talk to him. I'm so pissed at him.
Don't look
Oh,
at me.
Well, I can do love therapy.
So can I. It's called a board.
and watch my broom.
Oh, she's going to have one with the dog playing with the broom. Yeah, I'm going to watch that too.
I get it opened up.
So, Jonathan, do you have anything to say?
Okay.
29 seconds. I'll put my earphones on.
Ain't that what we say? YouTube's supposed to be a family oriental meeting grounds.
I'm not talking to Jonathan, so yeah.
I'll worry about
Bet. No.
Hey, Kim, this is why I'm counting down the days.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm looking at a video.
Oh my goodness. Rosanna, I'd get out of that house. I
can
would get
see
out of that house, Rosanna. That's scary. Hey, Steve.
I'm telling you now, you have from the time I get it.
Okay. Now, Terry, I'm back. What happened?
He's muted, Kim. He's muted.
I know. Must be because he's kids or something. Hey, there's
There's no
Big
you aiming at me to Steve, but we already knew you weren't a very good shot.
Okay. That's why I said I'm counting down the days. 10 days. Trust me. They will be here very quickly, and they better hurry. Get me off the main screen. You don't want to see my horns yet.
Keep showing him. Keep showing him.
Like
Oh.
that?
Yeah, he's got horns growing out of his head and all right. All he needs is the devil's ears and the tail. And the pitchfork.
I don't need either one of them.
Oh, is Steve leaving?
Yeah, he said he had to go fix dinner. He was getting ready to.
Now they had something on TV about a broom. If you stood it just right, a certain time of the year, it's supposed to stand up like that.
It's what they call a gravitational pull. I looked it up earlier because there's somebody on YouTube posted a video of it, and I looked it up online. It's something about what they call a gravitational pull. When gravity becomes like a ball.
Well, I'm gonna get off of here, but thank you for allowing me to come on here.
Well, you come back. I've
Okay.
got your email now.
Okay, good.
And,
Goodbye, guys.
and I'll have a talk with John for you.
Okay, bye.
Later, country.
Oh, jeez.
Hiya, Carolyn.
I'll be long gone after this.
Where you going? John?
I got stuff to do.
So, Kim, have you heard from Waterbug yet?
No. I
Oh.
sent him another email separately. I figured out why I was getting the email kicked back because one of my emails wasn't right. Tony Robinson, that's Fat Boy. So I took that out. So hopefully it won't do that no more next time.
Hey, Rosanna, I got to ask you, how did you do that with the broom?
Everybody, I'm curious about it too.
Yeah, but you know what? The broom would have to been cut at an angle because usually the brooms have the brooms are cut at an angle so that the handle will be wouldn't be sticking straight up. Wait, not all of them are that way though, I guess.
Now you got me wanting to go to Walmart and put all the brooms in the aisle, see which one stands up. Wonder how fast I get kicked out of Walmart for that.
I think she was using green screen. I think she painted herself green, and then she had her finger up on top of the broom, just holding it balanced there. But she was all painted green, so you couldn't see her because she was using green screen.
No, I think she glued the broom to the floor.
She just says she just had it there and it stayed. Yours was at an angle and it still stayed. Man, that would make me nervous as hell.
Makes me want to go to Walmart and see how many brooms I can stand upright. I wonder how fast I can get kicked out of Walmart for that.
Oh, they probably wouldn't.
Well, before or after they get a good laugh. And I've never seen a broom stand upright by themselves.
Hey Matt, you better put that cast iron skillet away and put it underneath lock and key. You better do it fast too. She's probably already going for the cast iron skillet.
They say you're gonna see a big welt in the middle of the forehead.
No, I didn't see your dog looking at it.
I did.
I did.
Let me look at it again.
Watching the, I believe it's in a left-hand corner.
I was looking at the broom.
Just watch the dog's reaction.
Matt's safe for the moment. She's eating.
Okay, there's the dog.
Hey, Matt, can she hear us? I mean, can she hear us while she's eating? Because I'm going to read it out loud.
Watch for flying plates. Flying UFOs. Grizz, are you trying to get somebody killed tonight?
I only seen her for just a minute.
Hey, Tara, Matt said, y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Just wait till you see, wait till your eyes are about to half shut and Tara comes flying past on her broom. Now you better go hide the cast iron, Matt.
Literally.
Somebody quick, get a camera. I want this on video.
Hey, Grizz, more like you better go hide the broom. He's gonna become a puppet on a stick.
Yeah.
What is that? Jalapeno on the stick, ain't it? Jeff
Yeah,
Dunham?
Yeah.
Robert, he's going to be drooling when he smiles.
Poor guy's gonna become a next pepper on a stick. All thanks to Grizz.
Shucks, Tara's admitting to being a pilot of a broom. Okay, well, I have to admit, I wouldn't mind taking a ride with Tara on her broom. You can take me for a flight, Tara.
Take him to Paris and leave him.
Hello.
Yeah. It's one of those scam calls.
I don't know.
I've been getting those all day today.
Oh, I got one today. This one company keeps on calling me about Viagra, asking me if I want to refill my order. I've never ordered Viagra, especially online. But when they call today, I asked them how many I could order at one time. They said, "Well, how much money do you got?" And I said, "I got lots of money." I said, "Then I want to throw a great big party." He says, "Well, that sounds like an interesting party." I said, "Yeah, you're invited. You're going to be the main attraction."
Hello. Yes.
As long as I don't mix a W for the B, we all good.
Neither one. Okay. Here's my opinion. All right. Okay.
Oh shit.
They wanted me to do a survey.
I know, I heard the conversation.
The answer I'd give on a survey, they never give me it's always take your choice. They never allow you to give a real answer.
No.
Well, this was a real person, but I
Yeah, I
That's
know,
what
but they
Steve
give you-
voters are.
But it's all multiple choice.
I don't know who it was.
They have a real
today,
person on the line, but it's a multiple choice.
I
Okay.
got a phone call today twice from supposed to be H&R Block. And they wanted to know my social security number and everything like that. And I just hung up on them.
No, you don't want to. I get emails that my PayPal account. Click on it here and sign in.
Yeah.
Just hang up on that.
You heard about that kid that was at that shooting here, what, a week ago at the school? And they
No,
were
I didn't hear
doing
nothing about that.
They were doing a town hall or something. I don't remember what exactly the deal was, but they were doing a town hall, and they said that they asked this kid if he would, write out a question, to ask the people at the town hall, the candidates. So he did, and then he submitted his question that he was going to ask. He was there at the shooting of the school. They turned around and says, well, they kept on had him rewrite the question several times. Finally, they rewrote the question to him, and it didn't have anything to do with the question that he wanted. He said, "Screw it." That was CNN. The news media even leads everybody. The question, when you hear them talking about the people on there, about the subjects, they're led.
Well, I didn't hear nothing about the shooting. Because usually I get that kind of stuff on my Facebook, and I haven't seen anything about that.
Hey, that's a good comeback, Cornbread. My opinion's worth money. If you want my opinion, you're going to have to pay for it.
There you go.
That's the truth. Because the way I look at it, if you want my free opinion, you're going to get something that's on the middle of my finger.
Well, they've cut down on the calls here lately.
Don't jinx yourself yet, Kim.
Do what?
Don't jinx yourself yet.
Right.
Well, a friend of mine had some type of deal. He didn't even have to pay for it, but he had some type of deal put on his phone that you had to press to verify that you were not in order for it to go through and ring at your house. You had to press 1 or 2 or whatever to verify that you weren't a robot call or whatever, But he completely eliminated all those calls just by having that program, and I haven't been able to find out what that. He's long gone now. I haven't been able to find out what that program that he was using. And every time I'd call his house, I'd have to verify, that I wasn't some robot caller or a solicitor or anything.
Huh. That's kind of neat.
Well, if Pam's mother would call and get that, it'd confuse her. I've called her before when she lived at her house. She'd answer the phone. She'd go, hello, hello, hello. Well, I don't know who this, and hang up. And the whole time I'm hollering, Ruby, it's me, you know.
Oh, wow.
He was probably putting the phone up to the ear backwards, you know, with the receiver down at her mouth and the.
Oh, who knows? So I asked this question at first when you came in. Let me try it again. Do you think that Trump should have gave that one guy pardon for selling Obama's seat?
For selling what?
He was trying to sell Obama's seat, you know, because he was he's going to be president, so he had a senator or something of Illinois, and I can't say his name. You said it earlier, but anyhow, he got
Roger
thrown in
Stone?
jail. Huh?
Roger Stone?
No, the guy that was thrown in prison back in 2011.
Hey, guys, I'm going to hop off here. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay, Terry.
Okay. Something, oh, I can't say his name. Avich or something like that.
Let me Google it.
But anyhow, he pardoned 7 people, but that was one of them. And I don't think he should have been let out. There you go. There's the name right there.
Blagojevich.
You got it. So, Matt, do you think he should have been pardoned? I don't think so. But he was thrown in prison 2011, I think, is what they said on the news. But Trump's got a blank check, so he can just do whatever he wants. Now, I don't know about the other 6. And that Stone, I think he's getting thrown in prison because he lied about Trump or for Trump. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong.
He was Stone was sentenced for threatening.
He was
He threatened to do bodily harm to that person's cat and to an individual.
okay.
Okay, the person that you're talking, Rod Blagojevic or whatever, was he was December 7th, 2011, related to attempts to sell of the Senate seat of Barack Obama.
There you go.
And I'm not familiar with the case to say whether he should be pardoned or not. You know, I don't know anything about it. So I mean it would be hard to answer that.
I don't know. I think he should have stayed making license plates.
I just don't know the situation on it. I didn't follow it. I didn't know about it then when it happened. I didn't follow that set of news, so I really couldn't say. But if he's
Well-
been in there since, well, that was in 2011. I suppose he's been in there since 2012 or 2013. Or how long a time has he served? I mean, was he over sentenced?
I don't know, but he was in prison at 2011. Okay. Matt says for like the past 20 years. So he's been in there 19 years, right?
No, he's been in there
Nine
since
years.
that was in 2011.
Be
So that
9
would be
years.
9 years since then. But I don't know when he was sentenced, when he went to jail. So
2011. He went to prison in 2011.
okay, so that's 9 years.
Okay, 9 years. I don't know what term he got.
Okay, well, consider it this way: if you're a child raper, how long do you get prison time for?
I don't have a clue.
And I you know, from what I understand, what Trump is saying, and I'm not sticking up for Trump on this. I'm just trying to clarify a few things from what he's taught on his tweet comment that he did about Roger Stone, that he would like to have this consideration of sentencing reduced instead of to the 10 years. His point was people get away with, you know, only serve 6 or 7 years for murder, you know, and less for rape, you know, including child rape and stuff. People are getting, you get these white collar crimes, they're getting a whole lot more time. Is the sentence fitting with what's happening with everybody else? On the other hand, if it's considered treason, then yeah, they need to be in jail longer.
Okay, so he was sentenced 14 years. So he should have to serve the 14 years.
I would be interested in knowing why. You know, there's a lot that we don't know behind it. I'm not justifying, you know, I'm not justifying
simple.
it. If he was selling the Senate seat, he needs to get time. I'm not disputing that.
There you go. That's what he did. So he got 14 years. He should have to stay in there 14 years.
Well, my question would be, was it really a fair sentencing though?
Don't know.
If you compare it with other related crimes to that type of crime, and what are other people getting? Is that what Trump's looking at? If that's the case, then maybe the guy's already spent enough time in. Okay, that was
There
in
you go,
2000.
Terry. There you go, Terry.
I mean, I can't say right now which side I stand on whether he should have been pardoned or not.
Okay, so it was in 2008, and it took until 3 more years to put him in prison.
Well, that's when the crime was committed. That's not when the trial was. There was probably a year's worth of investigation or more. So it was probably 2009 or 2010 before they even went to court, before he was even tried.
Probably. But Tara's got all the information right there.
I got to go get a Kleenex and blow my nose. I'll be right back.
There you go, Brian. That's my point. There you go. Google it. So, what about the other 6, Tara? Should they have been pardoned? I caught the tail end of it on the news. Well, see, that shouldn't have been either. Brian, you didn't get pardoned. Yeah, I don't get it. 4 of the last 7 governors. That's right, Brian. The other 3 didn't get caught. Well, that way our governors make our license plates. Yep.
So who do you think is going to win the Democratic nomination?
Well, I'm a hoping Mike.
Buttigieg?
Yeah. Blumker. I hate to vote for somebody I can't pronounce her name. Blumker.
I'm scared of all of them. Just like I'm scared of Trump.
It's going to have to take somebody really bad. No, Hillary can't beat him because she's a woman and people won't vote for her. I voted for her.
Are you talking about Bloomberg?
Yeah, Mike.
That's who. Oh, he won't win.
Well, you asked my opinion.
Yeah, I did. And Bloomberg is. I don't think the Democrats are going to fully get behind him. And quite honestly, I hate to say this, but I think he is their best candidate. But I think there's too many Democrats that are going to, I think the Bernie Sanders Democrats, they won't get behind Bloomberg.
Well,
And I doubt if the Warren Buffett Democrats will get behind him either.
Pete's not going to be a running mate because he's
The only way that Bloomberg could win possibly, and I don't think it's out of the question, but I think that the Democrats, if they could get Hillary as his running mate, he might have a chance.
who, Mike?
Yeah, Bloomberg might win if he nominates Hillary as his running mate. But then he better look over his shoulder at all times.
Oh, I don't think he'd be doing that. That would take him down if he did that. Well, see, that's a problem, Brian. I think you're right, but it's sad.
Well, see, here's the problem that I have with the Democratic Party as a whole is it used to be they were working for the working man, the middle class working man, and they've left them so far behind, the working class, the people out there that are working, that I think it's really put the hurt on them. I don't. They need to find somebody that's for the working class, that stands up and doesn't, that has the same ideals as the working class people.
No, they're for their self. That's the problem.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't matter who you vote for, they're for their self.
I know, but Trump, whether he's actually doing it for the working class or not,
Trump
the
ain't
working
doing
class
shit.
people can resonate with him.
Trump ain't doing shit. Trump's for Trump.
I agree. I agree. Trump is for Trump.
All
But
he,
what I'm saying is he's resonating with the working class people.
all he is a threat. He's a threat to the Republicans so they wouldn't vote him out. There you go.
He's a threat, all right. I agree he's a threat,
Yeah, he is.
but the thing is, he's resonating. You know, the people, the people that were being called racist, homophobic. You know, you could have said this and that. You know, he resonates with those people. You listen to the way he talks, and he's being accused of being a racist, just like I've been accused of being called a racist. Just like Jerry was right here. Just like Jerry's been called a racist because he asked for black tape. And the working class is resonating with him because he is this uncouth type of person that's working class. He's not he's not resonating with the Bloomberg class of people who says, well, anybody can plant corn. All you got to do is dig a hole and drop a seed in it. You know, Bloomberg makes it sound like that we're just all a bunch of dummies. And that's where the Democratic Party is saying, I mean, I got a lot, I hate to admit this, a lot of my family is Democrat. Okay. And the way they treat me is
people, Chris.
well, the way they treat me is they say, hey, you're on disability. Thank a Democrat. I'm like, you know what? I'm not thanking a Democrat. I'm not thanking nobody for me being on disability. I worked for it.
I did too.
Okay. You did too. We worked for it. Okay. I paid into the system all this year, but I'm not giving out free checks to anybody else that just wants to get in on it. And that's where the Democratic Party is falling is they want to start giving out this money some more. Just like, you know, I hated it when Ronald Reagan says, oh, Social Security's got all this money. Let's pull it out of the pot. Well, you know what? That's what Bernie Sanders is trying to do, and Warren Buffett and you know, all these other Democrats. They're trying to yank this money that we paid on in there, that we've been trying to recuperate since Reagan, and they want to even make it worse. And that's flat out scary.
That's good, Stray.
Your bed sheets don't have hoods.
I don't know, Chris. It's really a problem, and it's really sad. But what we have running, I don't think any of them can beat Trump because the American people are ignorant. They can't see how corrupt that president is. And they had him.
Hold on a second. We must back up a minute. This is exactly what I was saying about when Obama was president too.
No,
And before Obama was president, it was George W. Bush, and I was saying the same thing about him. And before George W. Bush, it was Clinton.
we're not talking about them. We're talking about what we've got going on right now.
And what we've got going on right now is we've been slowly being pushed. Us ignorant folk have been slowly being pushed in the closet.
Obama was not impeached, but Trump has been.
Oh, Trump's been pardoned for life, or not pardoned. He's been vindicated for life.
I know
If we want to put it that way.
Yeah, he's got a blank check now. He can write whatever he wants.
And that's because the Democrats in Congress did not do their job.
No, he threatened the Republicans, and they were afraid of him. And just look what he did to the people that witnessed against him. Boom, they're out of there.
In the Congress, so you can't claim that the Republicans are afraid of them.
Their job.
In Congress, you can't claim that the Republicans are afraid of them. They had absolutely no say in the impeachment proceedings from the get-go.
But in Senate they did, and they
Yeah,
were.
well, but they didn't have no.
No, they
Why
didn't
should?
vote
Okay,
against
hold on.
One man
Well,
voted against him, and now he's out.
Okay, I got a question to ask you, Kim.
I won't have
If the Democrats in Congress did not give Trump a say, or the Republicans a say at all in Congress, if they restricted them and blocked them every which way they turned, why shouldn't the Republican Senate do the same in return? I mean, it's fair play, isn't it? If the Democrats in Congress can run it this way, why can't the Republicans in the Senate run it this way? I agree with you. I'm agreeing with you that they didn't do their job in the Senate. That I would love to have had a hearing, but you know what? I would have loved to have seen it. Better yet, I would love to have seen them kick it back to the Congress. No, this here is full of holes. It's full of shit. Redo it. Do your job right, and then we'll look at it again.
Yeah,
But they didn't. They both played the same game.
no, they wouldn't do that. Because there's only one man that stood up, and he's in trouble with Trump now. And that was Romney, whatever the hell his name is. There you go. I've got a shirt straight. It says "Fight for President." I sure do.
I just think the Republican Senate did the exact same thing to the Democrats that the Democrats did to the Republicans in the Congress. I mean, let's face it, ever since day one that Trump got on in there, you know, the Democrats have been all about trying to impeach ever since.
Well, yeah, because he was crooked. He had Russia to change
To do things, or was it the Democrats?
Russia.
Take a look to take it. I would love to be able to dive into this further. Russia hates Trump. Why do they hate him? Why do they? They don't want him in power. They did everything they could to keep him from getting elected.
Well, why did they change the numbers so he did get elected?
They didn't change the number so he got elected.
Okay. Somebody did it.
What numbers are you talking about?
They changed the numbers with the college something or other because she had the majority.
Oh, she had the popular vote.
There you go.
Oh, but who can you blame for that?
I don't know. We need to change it.
You can blame the Democratic Party for that because they had control for 8 years. And you know what? Every time that they do a census, when they do the census, they determine where the who gets what area gets. Each area gets a what's that vote called? Help me out, Brian. What's that called? It's not the popular vote. We're elected by the this other vote. But anyway, it was the Democrats that set the boundaries there. They had control.
What do you mean, Rosanna? Let's make sure that's Rosanna. Well, she had a ranch.
I can guess which channel you're talking about. If it was that guy that come in here was trying to stir up some crap tonight, don't pay no never mind to it, Rosanna. I think he's been drinking tonight. He's not a bad guy. He just, I think he's drinking. And I can't blame a man for drinking.
Oh, there's Terry. Just a minute.
I've been down in his basement knocking the last 10 minutes.
Well, I'm sorry.
He was getting cold down there and damp.
Yeah, you don't see the gray hairs?
Well, you did right by waving. I seen you. I apologize.
It was getting a little dusty down in that basement. You need to get out there and clean it.
Well, you can type in chat.
No, I can't.
Oh, you can't? Okay.
From now
Okay, I
on, I'm
looked
gonna
at
start
it.
doing
Thank
this.
you, Rosanna.
From now on, I'm gonna start saying read between the lines, Kim.
Okay. Somebody else come. Here come Water Bug. You can type in hello, Water Bug.
Oh, so now you
What's
finally
going-
come up here after I leave the first time.
Do
Huh?
So you finally now show up after I leave and come back and sit in the basement for 10 minutes.
Who you talking to me?
I
Yeah.
didn't see it. I didn't
Well-
see it, Terry.
That's them damn Democrat for you.
Hey, Waterbug.
We were
We got-
talking about you earlier.
We got to talk about the Democrats. They talking about the Republicans. I don't mess with you.
We was wanting to know where he's at.
I've been smoking a Boston butt today.
Yeah, he did, Brian. I seen him.
Did you use wood chips or did you use wood pellets?
No, I use wood chunks. All wood. This guy made a smoker about 30 miles from here. He made a smoker out of no, about 3 months ago. He didn't want the $35. I went and bought it.
That ain't bad.
I mean, it's a big old damn tank. Hey, I bet you it's damn probably 5 foot tall. And mix around with a big old hot water heater. Hell, it was already made and all I had to wrap for $35. I bought it. Shit. Hey, I can't.
That ain't bad.
They just wanted it moved, so I bought it.
I think the best smoker that I made back when I was working in contracting, I took an old pony keg. And I cut it in half and I welded hinges and everything on it. That was the best smoker I ever had for about 5 years.
Yeah, you smoke stuff and all kinds of stuff. Water bugs that. Somebody trying to use my name in there.
Yeah, whenever when I used to do smoke, when I used to smoke,
That ain't me right there. Whoever that is trying to use my damn name, that ain't me, Kim.
Where you at?
Right there, somebody trying to say water bugs that. Right there. I don't know who that jackrabbit is. It's under all them smiles or something. Somebody's trying to start some stuff on your channel, I think.
I can't see chat. Chat's got me blocked.
I'm not seeing anything.
No, I don't see anything.
I must have deleted it then. I still.
I'm not.
The stream system, right up under that, you see it says water bug state that.
Because I got StreamYard where I can actually go into my chat and see who's messaging and all that, but tonight it's not letting me see anything.
Hello there, Glozez Adams. I know her. I've know her. She's a good lady. You still don't see it, Kim?
No, I don't see anything that they're talking about you.
I still showing it on my end, but I don't know.
What's it say?
It just says water bug 68 that. I was gonna let you know I didn't type that in.
Okay. Well, of course, I'm looking at the YouTube chat.
That's what I'm looking at.
You're looking at the StreamYard chat. I think. Might be wrong.
No, I'm on this phone. I'm looking at it on this phone.
Oh, okay, on your phone. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But anyway, ain't no big deal.
Yeah, you ain't the only one that people's been having problems with. There's another channel that somebody's been taking somebody else's name and trying to start a bunch of drama with.
Okay, Kim. Kim,
I'm listening.
I got a suggestion. Now, I'm not trying to stir up shit or anything, okay? But there was a character that came on in here and put a link to a StreamYard
Yeah,
on in here. I just went over to see if that person was live. And he is not live currently. Now, it doesn't mean that he wasn't live when he posted that link. So I'm wondering if you actually gave a wrench to that individual, or if another person posing as that individual got a wrench, because I know that one of these guys has said that they've been making live streams and stuff, posturing as that they're that individual. They've been there's somebody that's been posturing as Bobby McNutt. Okay, so if that's the case, I'm not sure that guy was actually that had a wrench coming on in here. Are you certain that you only gave Bobby McNutt a wrench?
I have no idea. You got to
Kim, I'm sorry to say, but I think it's about time you need to go through and take all your wrenches away and actually give them to people that you know really well.
Well, here, I'm going to verify it. I'm going to go to that channel. I'll verify it here in a second.
Okay, let me look at it here. I found it.
I don't have.
I found it, so let me look at it.
Okay, yeah, he's live. It's on his Bobby McNutt channel. So on his Bobby McNutt 1 channel. So it is him.
So this one. I'm on.
Because like I tell everybody that tries to give me a wrench, I tell them I don't want it.
Well, it's on. He's live on his Bobby McNutt 1 channel. So it is him. So never mind. Put everything I said aside.
Yeah.
Hey, Cruz, I got a question for you.
Okay.
After I move and get everything settled, how much would you charge me to cut me some pine logs that's about maybe an inch thick and mail them to me to wood burn on?
We ain't got pine here. But I can tell you this much, it costs you more for shipping than it would be for you just to go down to the local store to buy it.
Hello, Roseanne.
Because I'm planning on moving back home, and the stores there, they don't sell them.
One with Marie.
Hello, Stray.
Hey, Stray.
Well, Terry, you can go to Lowe's and get pine boards.
Because somebody told me pine would be about the best thing to wood burn on.
Yeah, I don't. We have so little. The only pine that I have here is Ponderosa, and it's all spoken for.
You ain't gonna cook with it, are you, Terry?
What?
Pine.
Well, everybody told me pine's the best thing to burn on, but I don't see.
Don't
But
cook.
I've
Don't cook with it because you'll be sick if you cook with pine unless you got it in a pot or something.
I ain't gonna be cooking with it. It would burn. To burn
Yeah, he
prints on.
would burn pictures.
Oh, okay, well you do that.
Yeah, you can just go to Lowe's and get you a 1x12 or 1x10 or whatever, 8 foot long.
Well, how about that truck? How about that race car driver? He all right? The one got in that bad wreck yesterday.
He's
He's still in the hospital.
Yeah, he's still in the hospital, but they're saying that he was up and talking to his doctors and family today. So I mean, or when I say up, he was sitting up talking to his doctors and family today. So, but they still haven't released what his injuries are.
Boy, that was a bad wreck, wasn't it?
Oh man, it was nasty. The only
And
wreck,
there we go.
the only wreck that I've seen that was worse than that one was with Michael Waltrip back in what was that, 91?
92.
92. I tell you what, that was a nasty wreck, and he got out and walked away from that one.
Who was
I
that?
don't see how.
Michael Waltrip.
Oh,
You know where they had that they used to have it where the road would go on off at a V, kind of V on out, and he slammed head on right into that concrete barrier. That was before they had the safer barriers. It was this concrete
Mhm.
device. You could slam right straight head on into that sucker. The only thing that was left was just the chassis, and I mean, destroyed the car, and he popped on out. I was like, "What happened?" you know.
Yes, she's back.
Okay.
Kelly,
Hi.
hey,
Okay. I'll grab some here in a second.
how you-
Oh, you're talking about that wreck in 91, aren't you?
Yeah, 91, 92, something like that. It was.
The 92 wreck, Rusty Wallace is what I was thinking of. We're out in Nevada where Rusty smashing that wall where his car caught on fire.
how you
Yeah,
doing?
that was another bad one. But no, I was referring to Michael Waltrip. That hit that he had.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was.
Hey, y'all let that young lady talk a little bit. Let the young Country 21 talk a little bit. How you doing tonight?
Hi. I'm good. How are you?
Throw up a big screen, Kim.
Sorry, I had to grab my glasses. Hi.
Hey,
hi there.
I got to bring some firewood on in.
you keep your John straight?
No, we're fighting and he hung up on me on the phone, so he's not speaking to me right now.
Oh, come on now.
So yeah, I don't know what's going on.
It's a
No,
love. It's a love thing.
when I look at it, just let it slide for the night and see what happens tomorrow.
Now, Kelly, have you actually met him in person?
No, I have not. He lives in Florida and I live in Menominee, Wisconsin. Sorry, I'm saying he lives in I live in Wisconsin and he lives in Florida. And we dated for 2 years. I met him on YouTube. I met him on Rick's channel and we just started hanging out and he's been with me since my senior year of high school, so it'll be 2 years.
I could say something, but I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
No, say what you have to say, Terry. It's fine. Just say it.
Nah, because he's probably lurking in chat.
No, he's not. He's not lurking anywhere. Just say it.
Well, I've done long distance relationships like that before, and finding out the opposite person was still with the person they're going out with. So you may never know. He's probably still with his partner and using you as a backup. That's one thing bad about long distance relationships.
Mhm.
Have you asked him anything about anything like that?
He's not in a relationship. He's just in with me.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure, Terry. I'm pretty sure. If you want to go ask him, you can definitely go ask him.
You watch the? Did you watch the race? Country 21. Watch that race?
No, I'm not really. I'm not
Ah,
really into racing. Like, I don't know what's all of it about.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And here's he calling me right now, and I'm declining it because I'm on live. He
I
says he
like
wants
that,
to talk
Matt.
to me.
I like that, Matt. Been there, done that, bought the t-shirt and wrote the book. That's a good one. Bought the t-shirt and wrote the book. Well, I was watching the race, I thought, and what it was last year. So I turned it
Oh,
off.
you was
and went
watching
down
on
the road.
Sunday down. Yeah, they switched to last year's race when they canceled it due to rain delay.
Yeah, and see, I didn't know that. And we was watching it. So once I found out it was last year, I just shut it off or went in the other room.
Chris, can I say something?
So
You look
see there,
very
you can't
creepy right now.
believe what you see on TV or what you read on the internet. You just don't know.
Man, I finally figured out how to watch. I ain't got cable TV and all that stuff, but I figured out how I can watch the race now, live,
How?
perfectly legal, without hacking, or I'm not watching it from an illegal site or nothing.
I will be right back, guys. Jonathan is buzzing up my phone saying he wants to talk to me. So I will be kind of right back.
Just put him on block. You don't need to talk to him. You talk to us now. I'm sure he's listening to this. That's why I said that.
I'll be right back because I want to know what he's saying. Oh, why is this frozen?
Okay, Kelly.
Okay.
Yeah, Grizz, you look kind of creepy. Your eyes are glowing.
Are they? Yeah, that's my glasses.
You gonna tell us how
You kind of look like
you
Mine
gonna
are
tell,
too.
Grim Reaper.
Mine's glowing too.
you gonna tell us how you got the races now?
There you go.
Oh yeah, I watch it on. I go to the NASCAR website.
Yeah.
You can go to like NASCAR news and stuff, and they have it right on in there where you can watch it. Then I put it up on two screens. You have the battle cam, and then you have the blimp cam. So I have two screens of the race going, and then I go to then they also have a podcast that they advertise on there. You go to their podcast. I click on that, and there's about a 30-second difference in the podcast. The podcast is about 30 seconds ahead of what you're seeing on the track. But I get to hear and watch the race that way.
So it's under NASCAR.com.
Yeah, go to just type in NASCAR news and go to their website.
Okay. I only get my updates when I go to YouTube.com. When I go onto YouTube and put in the race and check and go through the what do you want to call it? to see who won the race and everything. It's how I get my information. I'm looking up on YouTube to see who won the race and stuff.
Yeah, sometimes I can watch the race on live on YouTube. Somebody will be pirating on it to YouTube, but a lot of times they catch it and they shut it down halfway through the race and stuff. And
Yeah.
I know that if I ever subscribe to something where I do get all the races, I am going to live stream them, but I'll be not onto YouTube. I'd live stream them on like StreamYard or something to where everybody could come in and watch it. But it wouldn't be, published or nothing.
Yeah. But can't you get strikes for that though?
No, it wouldn't have nothing to do with YouTube. I do like what Kim's doing right now. I mean, Kim's running the StreamYards, but the only reason why the StreamYard's showing up in YouTube is because he told it to show up in YouTube.
Ah.
Yeah, I mean, he could end the live stream, and the four of us could still be sitting on up here chatting, and then he could put the stream on in there and have that running, through a screen share.
Oh, I see now. I didn't know you could do that.
Your mom was talking about StreamYard. You could only run 20 hours a month.
Yeah.
Okay, we're doing StreamYard, but it's not counting against my 20 hours because I'm going through OBS.
Huh. I don't know who she is going through.
You on OBS?
Now, I didn't find this out. I got to give Grizz and Cornbread the credit. They set it all up for me.
Yeah, I got to give Cornbread the credit
because it was tough. Yeah, but Grizz, you sat there for hours changing my settings.
Well, he did the same thing with me too. I mean, he helped me out a hell of a lot.
Oh yeah.
See, a lot of this stuff I don't know much about, so I ain't gonna try to figure it out until I move and get myself settled and get my own computer and everything like that going. So I ain't really trying to get all the stuff figured out now and then all of a sudden then draw a complete blank whenever that time comes.
Well, that one video that I found by a friend, you should look at it. They have got views. Their video is at 1 million views.
Oh wow.
And they didn't create their channel until the 6th. So that's been 12 days.
Yeah.
And they're at I forget. You'd have to look at because it changes every day. And I've made almost $17 off of it. Just on my
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm just a little under 200 people, so I can't really make the money until I can.
Right. You got to be to 1,000. You got to be to 1,000 and have 400 or 4,000 watch hours in the last year.
Yeah, but don't work on getting the subscribers. Work on getting the views.
Right.
Because your subscribers are only like maybe 5% of your watch time. Your subscribers are just a small portion of your views.
Huh.
But if you want your channel to grow, Terry, you need to make videos.
Oh, believe me, I got videos. I got small ones.
That's all it takes.
I got some of them that sits over an hour too.
Now, you want short videos. If they're too long of videos, people don't click on them. They don't want to watch them. But on the long videos, on the other hand, if they're entertaining and people want to watch them, then yeah, you'll get some good views on them. You know, I mean, you'll get some good watch time on the long. I'm not saying don't do long videos, because I have some long videos that only have 30-40% watch time, but they're they make me money. You know, the longer videos, you don't get a lot of clicks, but you get a lot of watch hours on them.
I think within I checked my watch hours. I think for 1 week I got like almost 62, 63 watch hours within a week. And that's just posting like 30 to 40-second videos.
That's pretty good.
Because if you go through my channel and everything and see all my videos that I post of my wood burning and stuff like that, I do it all in steps and what I'm doing. And some of them are usually, I think my longest one is probably like a minute long, maybe 2 minutes long.
Yeah.
But I think my longest video I have is like right at 10 minutes. And that's it. And that's showing everything that I have, all my pieces that I have that I can draw up and burn.
You go, Nixon. Max. His name's Max, ain't it? Or Matt.
Yeah, they call him Matt. Yeah.
All right, Matt. Good to see you here, buddy.
And the way I understand it, Tara is his wife.
All right, she leaving too. All right, Terry.
Is
Terry.
Matt leaving?
I don't know if he is. No, he might be talking about something else. Shit.
Matt, I can, but it's not cheap to ship it. I mean, it'd probably be a lot better to buy it locally.
Oh yeah.
And the redwood that I have, it's hard to get. You know, the real redwood. See, the redwood. You know, everybody thinks that your redwood tree, the whole tree is red. Well, 2/3 of the tree is white, and 1/3 of the tree is red. And it's the heart of the tree that's red. The outer part of the tree is white, and it's the red colored wood that everybody wants.
Okay, Matt. I just thought you was leaving. I thought I heard. I'm sorry about that. Stay on here with us. We need all the help we can with these Matt, with Terry.
There is, when I worked at the lumberyard, the only actual redwood that we had was 1x4s. And I made a seat in my shower. And it's just as good today as the day I put it in there. Redwood's not supposed to rot, so I don't know.
You know, redwood, it's a good wood. Well, Matt, tell me what dimensions you want, and let me know. Do you want me to run it through my planer, or do you want to just rough on, or let me know, and then I'll work out, see what shipping cost is and stuff, and we might be able to put something up together. It's going to be the shipping cost is what's going to be the spendy part, though.
See, Chris, like I was asking, because where I'm getting ready to move to, I'm not going to be able to buy lumber. And I was going to work with something with you, like if I pay the shipping and everything, if you could send me some. And he's gone.
If you're going to move to Mount Carmel, it's not that far to Princeton. You could go right there at Menards and get it.
How am I supposed to do that? Am I supposed to walk there?
You can you can call them and order it.
Well,
I don't know how you gonna move.
Yeah, how
It's
you
called
gonna
a U-Haul truck.
You must have a
Call
whole
it U-Haul.
wagon.
I can tell you, shipping wood is not cheap.
No.
Okay, and I gotta clarify something for both of you. Before I can ship any wood to either one of you, I have to certify that it is bug free, meaning that I have to run it through a kiln that's hot enough to make sure that it kills any bugs. So I'm not exporting a bug from my environment to your environment that's not a native species to your neck of the woods. So for me to transport wood, it's not just a matter of I take a chunk of wood and stick it in the mill and mail it to you, because I mean I can get in trouble over that.
Well, what I was saying, whatever you had to do, you could do it, but I was willing to pay for it. I was willing to give you the
I
money
know,
for
but
it.
for me to get it certified, for me to be able to put it in the mail to ship it across state line, you know, there are some regulations for me to ship it across state lines.
Huh. I don't know
Yeah,
there
but
was.
you could get it ordered from Menards though, a whole lot cheaper.
Yeah, you can. You'd be able to get it from a Menards, a Home Depot. You know, you can get it for a lot cheaper than what I can. What shipping is going to be more if there's a Menards, a Home Depot, a Lowe's. Those are you going to be whether you're buying pine or redwood. Even if it's a special order, you're going to be a lot cheaper buying it through them than you would be paying for me just to have to pay for the shipping. The shipping for me is going to cost more than what you can get to, even if it's an hour away to the nearest place. It's still going to be cheaper.
Huh.
Well, they don't carry redwood, but he wants pine, Matt.
Yeah, and pine is really hard for me to come by here, other than the ponderosa. And like I said, it's all spoken for. I mean, and I don't even know that this pine that I have would be good for burning. It's the pine that I have is blue pine.
Okay, now when you say ponderosa pine, that's yellow pine, correct?
Yes.
Yes, but the ponderosa that I have is actually a blue pine because of the age of it. Kind of like your lodgepole. Your lodgepole gets those blue colors and stuff in them with age.
But the yellow pine is the wood that they treat.
Yeah.
They can't treat
Yellow
the
pine's a soft-
white pine because it won't open up and accept the chemicals. So they have to use yellow pine, ponderosa pine, they call it, southern ponderosa pine. It's a complete different deal.
Because everybody told me the best type to wood burn on is pine because it actually gives it more color depth to it.
Yeah, and you can get that at Lowe's or Menards.
What is Menard? It's a big warehouse or something. Sells
Well,
lumber.
it's a big store just like Lowe's.
But they carry a lot more stuff than what Lowe's does.
Yeah, they got groceries and clothes, all kinds of stuff.
Damn, I ain't never heard of them.
They're kind of like Lowe's, but they're kind of like mixed with Walmart and grocery stores all combined into one humongous store. It's like a multitasking store.
Okay, so you need 4 2x6 by 8 foot long redwood lumber. That's $164 AD. I'm not sure what you call an AD there. Is that 1,000? No, that'd be too
Yeah.
cheap. That'd be too cheap. Well, I'm just going to guess, Matt, with shipping and everything, I'm just going to guess it's somewhere around the neighborhood of 150 to 200 bucks. You know, I mean, and I hate to tell you that, but
Ooh.
$164 for the 4 boards. Okay. You know what? I mean, I'm. It would probably be comparable, Matt. It probably would be comparable. And you could probably get it a lot quicker, you know, if you went through them.
Cause Grizz, you don't get in a hurry cutting nothing, do you?
No, I'm
You retire in disability, you ain't able to do too much at one time, are you?
I have days where I mean I just can't do it. I mean I set out days, I plan days I'm going to do this and that, and over 50% of the time I can't accomplish what I need to get accomplished.
Yeah.
Hello, Dad. Perfect.
Ugh.
Perfect. How you doing tonight, Dad? Perfect.
Well, that's the deal, man. If you want something bigger, if I can cut up to 22 inches wide. I can cut a board up to 22 inches wide. And if you want a live edge on both sides, approximately 22 inches, that's where I could probably, I know I could compete. You'd be getting something a whole lot different. The one thing that I can't guarantee you on that, Matt, is I can't guarantee you splitting because to guarantee not to split on redwood, I would have to kiln dry at first. Fill the ends, kiln dry the log. We get it good and dry, or not kiln dry, but make sure it was good and dry. Then mill it, and you'd get a lot less splitting. But the redwood that I have is long dead. So it's not going to have that much shrinkage, but I can't guarantee that it wouldn't split. And the other thing is, when I cut you a 22-inch wide slab, the realistic part of it is it's going to be, the outer third, at least 1/3 of each side of it is going to be white redwood, and it's not going to be the hard redwood color. It's a 14-inch by 4-inch slab. Even a 14-inch wide piece of redwood, the heartwood, I might have something that I could get you a 14-inch wide piece, 4-inch by 14 by 4 foot. I might have that. I'd have to look. I'll check around. I'll check around, and I'm not going to be on any rush on it, Matt and Tara. I'm not in a rush. I got a lot of other stuff that I got to deal with, but I'll see what I can do. You don't care about the color? Okay. Cool. That's a good deal. And then great. And live edge, okay. I mean, do you want live edge on both sides or only on one side?
Okay, whoever started this yawning war, I wish it would stop.
Ooh, this fire feels good. It's just down to coals, but the heat feels good over here. I presume you saw the coals that I was showing you earlier.
Yeah.
My wife had a fire going, burning some brush and different stuff around the place here earlier. And this is just what's left over.
Terry, what you do live with your parents?
I'm living with my ex-wife right now until I move next week.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, Tara, Matt will explain to you what Live Edge is. He knows what I'm talking about.
She might want you to tell her.
Well, by the way, Matt, that does make it a lot easier. You know, for me to mill logs with Live Edge on two sides, that does make it. That is a hard cut. I mean, for my little saw, you know, if I had a bigger saw, I mean, Live Edge two sides isn't. People wouldn't think that it'd make a difference, but it does make a difference. And my underpowered saw, it makes a difference.
I could not live with my ex-wife. We would have each other killed. That's what Brian said.
Well, it doesn't help when you don't have no income and nowhere to live.
How are you gonna move? I don't understand. What's the difference?
There's a housing complex there in Mount Carmel that's going to help me get a apartment through them. They're going to help me. They're going to help pay the bills and everything like that. And so I can get back on my own 2 feet they're going to work with me until I get a job and everything, and they're going to help pay the rent. They're going to help pay the bills and everything like that.
Okay, well, good luck.
Yeah, I can't get them jackass help me do shit. Good luck. I'm like Kim. Good luck, cause you can get it. Get it. I don't blame you.
It's kind of like what Lawrenceville has, a housing authority is what it is.
Yeah.
And they got a couple apartments, 1-bedroom apartments that they're gonna help me try to get one so I can have a place to live. They're gonna mark me under homeless.
They're
gonna mark me down as homeless and push me through quicker to get in.
What a bug. That's what Brian. Yeah. I wish I had somebody to pay my bills too, Brian. I'm gonna get me a woman one day to pay all my bills. I don't know where the hell I'll find her at, but I'm gonna get one. I'm getting me a real sassy one. I like the more sassy. I like those sassy women. No. You just be quiet in there. I'm talking to your ass. I mean your butt.
What you doing, Pumpkin?
Water bug, you'll get a frying pan if you such a way if you don't watch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna shut the door here if I keep talking.
Okay.
Why?
Just wondering.
Oh, why did you not put my stuff in the box? The lock boxes? Anything like if a book, your sign, or e-medicine, or electronic stuff, they have to be behind this counter now
Mm-hmm.
for safety. Certain things now. When they get notified, certain stuff's coming in. doesn't get to the right people. Asking if you're pausing your mistakes and things.
Yeah, my memory is not what it used to be. I can remember back when I was a year and a half old, but I can't remember yesterday.
Here comes Kelly back.
I'll be
Hi.
right back.
Hello, hello.
And she got a smile on her face.
Did you get it lined out, Kelly?
Yeah, he wasn't talking to me for like a while and I had to talk to him. And he was silent for most of the time and like I had to like tell him, are you mad, sad? And then he talked to me and like we made up. So
John
Yeah.
says we're not fighting.
Good deal, good deal.
no, we're not fighting. We love each other. We're gonna fight and then we're gonna make up and like yeah.
So Brian, you forget your wife had to help you out. Remember, I forget myself. My wife helps me to remember everything.
Yeah, kid, that's what it is. It's a housing authority that's going to help me out to get everything straightened out. My half sister is going to talk to her boss where she works at when I get there to help me try to get a job.
You got the smile, Country 21. You got the smile now. That's good.
Terry knows how to like Terry's just like a really cool person and like he's making me laugh, so like I have to like
Ah,
So what you been up to today, Kim?
Not a whole lot.
You get you some Captain D's today. You didn't get none today.
No, I've got blood work tomorrow.
Uh,
So I had a salad from the hospital. So I had that
Okay.
for lunch. And I'm not going to eat anything until after my blood work. I'm going to get it done somewhere around like 8:30 in the morning.
really, they say not even drink no coffee when you get it done, don't they?
Well, I drink my coffee.
Yeah.
Well, I'm off to bed, you guys. I just want to come on and tell you guys that I'm off to bed.
Thanks for the
Well-
update, Callie.
Callie, can I tuck you in?
Sure.
No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that to John.
Bye.
Bye. Good night.
Goodbye.
Have a good evening.
That's a scary picture.
Who, me?
Yes.
Well, it's better than this picture.
I agree with you on that, Kim. Get that off there. Get him off. Get him off. No, with you.
I don't know how it switched to me when she took off, I guess.
Hey, Matt. What Brian's talking about? Those things that Brian's talking about. That's what they use for food preservation in San Francisco.
Oh. Thank God your wife got fixed. That boy ain't right, is it, O'Brien? What you gonna do with him, Grizz?
What's that?
What you gonna do with Brian there?
What I want to do with Brian is I want to go out to the desert with him on his 4-wheelers.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, that'd be real good.
I'm kind of jealous. I remember back in the day when I used to do stuff like that. That was a blast. I mean, a lot of good memories.
Yeah.
I think you can't remember that much.
Well, I can remember the long past. I just can't remember yesterday. But I will tell you this much, Brian. When I was racing, I never took any pictures. Through the years, I've never taken any pictures. If I had pictures of what I've done, what I'm getting at, Brian, is make sure you take lots of videos, lots of pictures, even if it seems irrelevant. Get the pictures, Brian. Get the pictures.
You know, like that trip that we took out west, I just couldn't get everything captured on pictures.
By the driveway.
That's that salt.
Where that came from?
I bought it.
Oh, it was all dirty. Mhm.
It's still sitting on top of the stump.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, that's salt. That's mineral salt for deer and stuff that I got the other day. And I put it up on top of that, so when it rains and stuff, it washes that salt and it washes it right down into the wood, and then that salt is there for years to come, and then the deer come and they chew on the stump.
Just could come in the mail.
What did?
My two cookbooks I got from my uncle's money
Oh,
he gave me
Okay.
for a late
Cool.
birthday present. I ordered them.
Cool.
Told me to order them.
Okay.
That's the one I follow. Her channel, her.
Me too. I found out that I was looking at the wrong email. The logo that they're doing for me is for the
Salsa.
the cancer awareness quilt.
There's 2 containers of it for you.
Habanero salsa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's an auction coming up here soon for
Okay.
It's your color
that a
original.
friend of mine's doing on
Yeah.
Is it salsa or hot
the
sauce?
YouTube channel. They're doing a cancer awareness quilt.
Might be good.
And we got that turkey meat, the same size we had for
And they're making a
Okay.
just like you know.
Okay.
they made a YouTube logo for me to put on it.
The turkey, if you like.
And it looks really nice too. It's got my name the way it is, but it's like an arched. Then the whole background's all flamed out. And it's got 2 of my wood burning pictures on it.
Hey, Brian. I know you're not into doing the YouTube videos and stuff, but you can upload videos, and you can get you can video on your cell phone, and you can get that Filmora Go for free and edit it all together. You can take shots here and there, put it together, and upload it to private or unlisted, so it's not for public view. But it's a great deal for you and your family to be able to go back and view later. And it's a great way to store the videos. Is on your YouTube. You just use it for a storage device, so you don't have to store it and have the hard drives and take up all the space. Just store it on YouTube and set them to unlisted or private. If you set it to private, only you can view it. But if you set it to unlisted, you can send it to family members. But get into doing that, Brian. Not to build a channel, but for a family's sake. For your family's channel.
Yeah, Brian hasn't had any videos for a year.
Yeah, but he can still upload for his family, and set it
sure.
to unlisted. So it's not for the public, but he can send it. If he sets it to unlisted, then he can send it to his brothers, sisters, nephews, cousins, whoever that he wants to, and they all can view it.
There you go.
Yep. Yep. Well, You gonna go back out to Grizz this summer, Kim?
No, I'd like to, but no. Too much, man.
Now you know what, Kim? We got to figure out. That's what I would like for you to do. I know you're not up to a whole nother trip like that, but Kim, if we could save up enough mile markers or whatever it is, and we can get you flight out here for a weekend for a weekend trip. I would love to drive over to the airport, pick you up, bring you over here for the weekend.
Oh, I understand, but no, that's hard on the old body.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if I can have this cabin that I keep on intending to build on out here, you'd have a nice place to stay. If we can do it, when the time comes, when I get to that point, we'll talk about it.
He's funny, ain't he, Kim?
Yeah, he's funny.
Well, I would really love to have Kim out here.
He's
Again,
got
I really would.
He's got a shed for his daughter. That ain't done.
That ain't done.
Greenhouse. He's got a greenhouse. It ain't done.
Hey, you're getting to know me too well. Shut up, Kim. You're getting to know me too well.
Boy, that's some funny shit there. He just can't get it done, can he?
Gosh,
Well,
if I was only young again.
I know.
Or if I had a son, even. If I had a son, I could get more things accomplished.
You might
You
have
know they got adoption agencies, right?
What's
Got
that?
too many irons in the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
You know they got
Uh,
adoption agencies, right?
I
When
couldn't
I
hear
was
you,
out
Terry.
there,
They
when
got
I
an
was out
adoption
there,
agency.
okay,
What-
go ahead,
What,
Terry.
what was you saying, Kim?
Okay, when I was out there, he was cutting the siding for that building for his daughter.
Right.
It ain't up there yet.
It ain't on yet. And I got to get that greenhouse roof on out here, which is actually going to be happening pretty soon. Matt, that'd be awesome. Come on out here and spend a week with me. I could use your help. I could use travel like yours. I tell you what, you and me, Matt, get some work done, and we'd have Teron out there dealing with the mountain water for us. Oh wait, no, there would no leave Tara behind because there wouldn't be no mountain water for us there, Matt. No, I would love for Matt and Tara to come on out here.
Oh, you'd have a great time.
Well, I know, and I'm not even talking about for the work purposes or anything. Yeah, Brian, I can say that to Matt. All the mountain water you can drink, but I can't say that to Tara. Because that woman, from what I can hear, can put it down.
Oh, you ain't gonna be drinking that mountain water that Grizz makes very fast.
Well, guys, I'm gonna hop off here for a while.
Okay, Terry, I'm only gonna be on here about 10 more minutes. I'm gonna shut it down at 9. So you have a great night.
You too. I'll keep you posted what's going on. Good night, Grizz. Good night, Waterbug.
Good night, Terry.
Good night, Terry. Take it easy now.
Well, Matt and Tara, let me know when you can work it on out. We'll put something together.
Well, it would be, it's great country through there. I'll tell you what, now that was an experience going through the Cascade Mountains. Wow. And the turns was just like that, a hairpin right back. And you think, oh my God. And then you meet a semi and you think, what in the heck? How's he going to get through what I just came through? And I was talking to a over the road driver. He said, if you can get the nose of that tractor through there, that trailer will follow you. That might be.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, though, try going over the Rockies during the wintertime, though.
I wouldn't have wanted to take that trip in the wintertime, what we did. Even in that car, I wouldn't want no part of it.
No, this winter, boy, up there, boy, it's rough up through there, ain't it?
I would think so, yeah.
Idaho, Hillbilly, all them getting all kind of snow and rain.
Well, where is that is flooded right now?
In
Oh my
Mississippi, Mississippi,
Yeah.
one place, Jackson, Mississippi, on the Mississippi River. These ponds I got about full too. They've been low for a long time, but they have finally come up.
I hear you, Matt. I hear you. I tell you what, during wintertime, we do get some wet weather here, and it ain't comfortable to getting on out there. And when it's wet and damp on out, I can't do much, unfortunately. That's my struggles for winter.
Well, it was right at the 1st of June when we was out there, and we had beautiful weather.
Oh yeah,
It was beautiful. And
our summers are nice, and June and July are nice. August starts getting pretty warm. You know, we started getting hot and humid in August.
Now, we come back through and went through the Hoover Dam. It was hot then, not in a dam. You know, you go into the visiting center or gift shop, whatever, it's all air conditioning. But when you go down in a dam, it's cool. It's just like a cave, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm. They want to know what big city you close to, Grizz?
Well, the big city in Oregon is Portland, which is about 2.5 hours drive to the airport for me. The next biggest city, if you're talking about airports, is Eugene, Oregon, which is about an hour's drive to the airport to Eugene. But I mean, most flights, like coming from where you're at, they're going to go first, and it'll be up to you if you want to force me to drive up to Portland, where I'm going to have to bring my I can't say that the stuff that carries gunpowder. We can't use that word. But if I go to Portland, I have got to have protection.
You live in the southwest of Oregon, Grizz?
I actually live in almost the heart of Oregon.
Oh, the center of it.
Yeah, I mean, on west center, I would say. I mean, I'm a little bit further north of the center and a little bit further west of the center.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's an hour's drive to the Eugene airport, and they take international flights and stuff on in there. But Portland, most flights go to Portland first.
Yeah.
See, now we went through Portland to get to Roseanne,
Mhm.
Did we go through Seattle?
Well, I mean, she's just outside of Seattle is where she's at.
Okay, so we did.
So yeah, I'm sure you went through. But hey, as far as I'm concerned, as soon as you hit Washington, it's all of all of Western Washington has become a suburb of Seattle.
Okay.
No, when I used to live up there in Washington, and I'm talking about back in the 70s. I mean, where I lived at was actually way out in the country back in those times. But now that country where I lived at, that's Seattle. It's part of Seattle now. And I lived way out in the country back then.
You was raised up in Washington then.
What was
Raised-
that? What
you-
was that, Waterbug?
You was raised up in Washington.
No, my dad worked in construction. We moved all over the place. We
Oh.
were up in Washington for about 5 or 6 years, 7 years. In the 70s, we moved up there in the 70s. The longest as a child growing on up, the longest I lived in any place was in Redding, California. But after that, we lived in Oregon, Washington. I lived in Oregon, Washington, Texas. We did a lot of moving because I mean, Dad had to move where the construction was at.
Yeah. I understand. You got some cold weather there tonight, Kim?
Oh, Matt, that'd be awesome. The train goes right to Albany. What you go to Eugene? Eugene would probably be the best place to rent a car from. If you're going to rent a car, you can take the train to Eugene, Oregon, or Portland, Oregon, whichever comes first, and rent a car from there. That would be awesome. You might want to rent a 4-wheel drive if you're coming up to my place, though.
Or get a
No, I'm
Cadillac.
kidding about that. Kim came up my driveway with his Cadillac, so that's a joke.
It's 33 degrees here right now, Waterbug.
33. It's 68 right here.
Wow.
And it's supposed to rain tonight. I bet that would be nice to take a train from wherever he's at out there, the Oregon.
Well, now, Matt, just when you come on out here, make sure you bring Tara's broom.
There you go.
You don't think you're gonna have to use it on him, do you, Grizz?
Well, if you break down or something, it's nice to have a emergency travel service.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Okay. Grizz, it's 9 o'clock. Now you guys sit still there, Waterbug.
Okay.
And everybody on, Matt and Brian, thank you for being on here. I'm gonna shut this down. Let's see if I can do it the right way. Okay, stop